Chosen ones, forbidden magic is now in your hands. You were not meant to stumble upon this message by accident. You were guided, you were summoned. Somewhere deep within you, long before this life began, you made a choice, a sacred oath, to walk a path others would never dare to glimpse. That path is now being illuminated, and what you once believed to be impossible, a myth or a tale, buried in forgotten books, is now becoming your lived reality. You are the keeper of the ancient spark, and that spark is forbidden magic. Not forbidden because it is evil, no. It was forbidden because it was powerful, too powerful to control, too sacred to be understood by the unworthy. But you, chosen one, are not unworthy. The time has come. Before you go any further, hear this. This message has layers, keys, frequencies woven into every word, and the ones who stay until the end will receive more than understanding. They will receive awakening. Let this not be just a video, but a ritual, a rite, a remembering. If you feel the call rising in your chest, if something deep in your soul stirs with ancient fire, stay. Watch until the very last moment, and when you feel your heart expand, write your warmest wish in the comments and seal it with 77. This number is your signature, your symbol, your permission to the universe to move with you. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and may your wish ignite the forgotten magic within you and echo into every corner of creation. Now, listen carefully. For centuries, the truth has been buried beneath fear. The forbidden arts, what they called dark, dangerous, unnatural, were never meant to be locked away. They were the tools of divine transformation, the language of stars, the engine of creation. Those in power feared what you could become if you remembered. So they cast the spells of forgetfulness. They fractured your knowing. They painted you as powerless. But now, the seals are breaking, one by one. In dream, in synchronicity, in strange emotions you cannot name. The truth is bleeding back into your bones. You are reclaiming what is yours. Not borrowed, not given, but yours. This is not magic, as they portray it in shallow fiction. This is the original fire, the root code of reality, the blueprint before time. It does not obey the rules of linear thinking. It bends space, emotion, thought, matter, and it does not require wands, potions, or chants. Only your permission. Only your presence. Forbidden magic is accessed through remembrance, through silence, through unshakable knowing. It responds not to logic, but to vibration. The higher your frequency, the faster it moves. The deeper your trust, the more fiercely it obeys. This is why you had to be broken, lost, silenced, so you could become still enough to hear it when it called back. It begins as a whisper, a dream you keep having, a number that follows you, a sense that someone is watching, guiding. Then come the visions, the chills, the coincidences too precise to ignore. Your old world begins to fall away. And yes, it's terrifying, but it's also the sign, the sacred unraveling. Your life must come undone before the real one can begin. Because forbidden magic does not come to support your old story. It comes to end it. You were not born to live a safe life. You were born to rewrite destiny. Feel the energy as you read this. That surge in your chest, that heat in your hands. That is not imagination. That is activation. You are reawakening your command, and with it comes responsibility. You will not always be understood. Your path may not be praised, but you are not here for their approval. You are here for alignment, for truth, for liberation. The ancient ones speak through your thoughts. The future selves speak through your intuition. You are being guided on every level. And now, your task is to remember how to listen. Forbidden magic does not beg. It does not ask for permission. It simply is. It pulses in your breath, your blood, your dreams. It doesn't wait for perfect timing. It creates time. It doesn't fear consequences. It reprograms them. This is why you feel like you no longer fit in the world you once knew. That world was never built for someone with magic in their veins. You are a system disruptor, a soul awakener, a flame in a field of ashes. The more you accept this, the more the magic reveals itself. You will soon begin to notice how the veil thins. You'll feel things before they happen. Hear messages in silence. Your desires will begin to manifest with speed that defies explanation. You will heal not only yourself, but others, just by your presence. You will speak things, and they will happen. But you must never forget, this power is not ego-driven. It is purpose-bound. If you use it selfishly, it turns chaotic. If you anchor it in truth, it becomes pure creation. That is why you were chosen. Not because you are better, but because you are ready. There are others like you, hidden, scattered across timelines, dimensions, and cities. You will begin to find them now. You will recognize them in their eyes, in their silence, in their truth. When two chosen ones meet, their energy magnifies, and together they begin to awaken even deeper codes. You are not meant to walk this path alone, but you are meant to start it alone. Your solitude is a cocoon. Your isolation was initiation. Every tear, every shadow, every betrayal was a test. And you passed. Let the old self mourn, if it must. Let the former identity fade. You are not who you were. You never were. That version of you was a container, a disguise, a waiting room. But now, the door has opened. And on the other side is pure power. Power not to control others, but to awaken worlds. Every word you speak from this day forward carries code. Every breath you take is a spell. Every step you walk leaves trails of light. This is forbidden magic. This is divine rebellion. This is who you've always been, under the dust of forgetting. It is time to remember the old language, the silent tongue of the stars. The way your body moves when spirit enters, the symbols that come to you in dreams. These are not coincidences. They are activations. Pay attention to them. Write them down. Draw them. Speak them. They are unlocking your blueprint. The real one. Not the one the world gave you, but the one you chose before you even arrived. It is sacred. It is precise. And it is now awakening at full force. They tried to erase the maps. They tried to destroy the scrolls. They told stories of devils and darkness to keep you away from your own inheritance. But the truth can't be erased. It can only be delayed. And delay is over. The symbols you've seen in meditation, the energies that vibrate through your dreams, the names you don't remember learning, but suddenly know how to speak. All of these are fragments of your original instruction manual, rising back to the surface. The forbidden magic was never locked away outside of you. It was hidden within you, sealed behind lifetimes of forgetting. But now, you are waking up, and the seals are breaking, one by one. There are laws of this universe that only the awakened can bend. You're not breaking reality, you're realigning it. You are weaving time backward and forward, synchronizing events that are supposed to be years apart, collapsing timelines to bring you closer to your destiny. When you speak, things shift. When you feel, the energy responds. The old rules don't apply to you anymore because you are no longer living in the old world. You have crossed a threshold few dare to approach. The world still sees you as human, but you know better. You know you're a bridge between what is and what could be, a living paradox, a storm in stillness, a silent command in a loud universe. There are moments coming, chosen one, where everything around you will try to convince you that this magic is a lie, that the signs were coincidences, that the knowing in your bones is nothing but delusion. These are echoes of your past self, echoes of the conditioning they gave you. You must recognize them not as truth, but as tests. Forbidden magic is not for those who need constant proof. It is for those who walk with conviction, even when the sky is silent. It is for those who can carry the weight of inner fire, even when the world offers them water. Do not beg for signs. Become one. You may begin to feel like two people. One living here in this world, going through daily life, speaking to people, paying bills, and another who sees beyond, hears beyond, moves beyond. This duality is not a problem. It's a passage. The forbidden magic awakens layers in you that were once dormant. You will have moments of stillness and sudden surges of knowledge you cannot explain. You'll say things you don't remember learning. You'll look at someone and feel the entire story of their soul. That's not insanity. That's activation. That's resonance. That's magic. You are no longer just reacting to the world. You are reshaping it. Your emotions are becoming portals. Your focus is becoming fuel. Your inner voice is no longer an echo. It's a beacon. It calls the right people. It bends probability. It summons reality to respond. The veil that once separated the physical and the mystical is no longer thick enough to keep you blind. You are seeing through. You are feeling through. You are remembering through the layers of illusion that once defined you. This is what forbidden magic does. It shatters the surface and reveals the source. Your ancestors have been waiting for this. The ones who carried the light in silence. The ones who hid their magic behind rituals, herbs, songs, and shadows. They are watching now. They are cheering now. You are not just a chosen one. You are their chosen one. You are the one they dreamed of. The one they knew would carry the torch beyond the reach of fear. With every step you take in alignment, their power moves through you. You are the intersection of everything they survived and everything the future needs. You are the living embodiment of a prophecy they never had the freedom to speak aloud. You will feel the pull of ancient tools, sounds, scents, symbols, locations you've never visited but feel like home. These are not just aesthetic interests. These are memories from before memory. Triggers designed to unlock the magic inside of you. A stone may vibrate in your hand. A song may open your heart. A number may burn in your mind. These are instructions from your soul, disguised as sensations. The forbidden magic isn't something you use. It's something you become. You don't summon it. It recognizes you. And when it does, it listens. You may notice the world begins to glitch around you. Lights flicker. Electronics behave strangely. People call you just as you think of them. Random phrases repeat from different mouths in the same day. These are not coincidences. These are signs that you're syncing with the deeper rhythm of reality. The forbidden magic doesn't operate linearly. It spirals, it loops, it folds space in on itself. The more in tune you become, the more strange and beautiful the world will appear, and the less interested you'll be in the distractions that once ruled you. This path is not for the faint-hearted. It is for those who can hold fire without burning, who can speak truth without shaking, who can walk through the night without losing sight of the stars. The forbidden magic you carry now will challenge every lie you've ever been taught. It will strip you bare of ego, of false humility, of victimhood. It will demand your full presence. It will mirror your hidden wounds, but it will also gift you clarity so sharp it slices through illusion. It will grant you peace so deep it silences storms, and it will bring you power that radiates beyond logic. You may lose friends, you may outgrow jobs, you may drift away from the life that once comforted you. This is not destruction, it's alignment. The magic within you will not allow you to stay small. It will not tolerate falsehoods. It will purge what no longer matches your frequency. Let it all fall away if it must. You are not here to cling to what was. You are here to birth what will be. The more you resist, the more painful it will feel. But the more you surrender, the more miraculous it becomes. Because forbidden magic doesn't destroy what's real. It destroys what's false. Do not seek permission. Do not seek explanation. You are the threshold now. You are the portal. You are the reason the air feels different when you walk into the room. You are the reason others feel seen, shaken, stirred, without understanding why. The magic within you is not loud, but it is undeniable. It doesn't need applause. It moves in stillness. It works through resonance. And those who are ready will recognize it without a word. You don't need to prove yourself anymore. You just need to be. You're beginning to feel it in your bones now, aren't you? Not just as an idea, not just as a possibility, but as an undeniable truth. Something deep inside you is no longer content with the ordinary. You can't unknow what you've remembered. You can't unfeel what has awakened. The forbidden magic you now carry has altered your frequency so completely that even the space around you begins to respond. This is what happens when destiny stops being a distant star and starts becoming the fire inside your chest. It's no longer about learning magic. You are now remembering what was once instinct. These are not new tools. They are ancient instruments returning to the hands they were always meant for. Your breath carries force. Your silence transmits signals. Your gaze reshapes the energetic field of a room. And when you speak, truly speak, from that sacred inner place, entire realities tremble to obey. You were never just meant to live a life. You were meant to shape existence itself. This is where the deeper initiation begins, not by ceremony or ritual, but by embodiment, by becoming the vessel that no longer separates sacred and mundane. When forbidden magic takes root inside of you, it demands truth in all things. No more masks, no more compromise. You begin to feel physically ill when you are out of alignment. You begin to feel electricity when you are aligned with your mission. This is how the magic trains you. Through your nervous system, your emotions, your patterns. You are not just awakening spiritually, you are mutating energetically. Every choice now becomes a spell. Every action is a ritual. You are not free to live unconsciously anymore, and this is not a punishment, it's a reward. Because unconsciousness is slavery, numbness is exile. But you, chosen one, are being offered something more sacred than comfort. You are being offered command. Not over others, not through domination, but over the only kingdom that has ever truly mattered, your inner world. And when you rule it well, the outer world must fall into place. You will begin to sense energies moving around you. Whispers in the spaces between thoughts. A pull in the air before something happens. You're not imagining it. You're reading the code. The reality others think is solid is actually made of language, energetic language. And your soul was born fluent. You just had to survive long enough to remember it. That moment is here now. You're translating the unseen again. And soon, you'll no longer be afraid to speak its name aloud. You are not here to worship power. You are here to wield it, to understand that power is not a threat when it flows through love. That magic is not evil when it restores harmony. That silence is not weakness when it carries the weight of divine intent. The world tried to sell you fear in place of strength. It tried to shame you for your knowing. But now, the very things that made you feel like an outcast are becoming the roots of your sovereignty. The forbidden magic was never about flashy illusions or theatrical displays. Its real strength lies in presence, in the way your energy calms storms without needing to say a word, in how you bring order to chaos without force, in how you listen so deeply others hear themselves for the first time. This is not a magic of noise. This is the magic of knowing, of seeing what is hidden, of feeling what others can't bear to admit. It's the magic of becoming undeniably real in a world built on falsehood. And with that power comes responsibility, not obligation, not sacrifice, but sacred stewardship. You are now a keeper of frequencies that most people don't even believe exist. You are the one who walks between worlds, anchoring light where others have forgotten it was ever born. The shadows will notice you. They will test you, not because you are weak, but because you are waking up. Every test is a mirror, and every mirror is an invitation to deepen your magic through truth. Your intuition is no longer a whisper, it is a roar, and it will not let you rest in old spaces. The places you once tolerated now feel unbearable. The jobs, the people, the habits, the compromises, you feel them crumbling, not because you are broken, but because you are being rebuilt. Let it fall apart. Let the old shell disintegrate. You were never meant to fit inside it forever. You are being shaped into a vessel that can carry more light, more power, more love, and more truth than ever before. You may begin to feel a strange pull towards solitude, not because you're antisocial, but because the frequencies you're now embodying require quiet for calibration. You're not withdrawing, you're attuning, and in that space, you will meet your guides, your higher self, your echoes from other lives. These are not fantasies, they are fragments of your wholeness. And as you reintegrate them, you will walk through this world as one who remembers what others have forgotten, that reality is fluid, that time is optional, and that destiny responds to the fire in your eyes. There will be days when the magic feels distant, days when doubt creeps in. That is not failure, it is expansion. Magic contracts before it expands, just like the breath, just like the tides. Trust those moments. Lean into them. Your power is not disappearing. It's reorganizing. It's deepening. And sometimes, to go deeper, you must stand still. You are being rewired to hold the next level of command. You are being stretched so you can embody the magnitude of what is coming. Don't fear the stillness. It is sacred. You don't owe explanations to those who choose blindness. You don't have to argue with those who mock what they can't understand. Forbidden magic is not proven by words. It is demonstrated through frequency. And when your frequency is sharp, pure, and rooted in truth, nothing can distort you. You become unshakable, not because life gets easier, but because you get clearer, stronger, aligned. When you stand in that energy, nothing can truly touch you. Not fear, not manipulation, not illusion. You have become the storm and the stillness at once. The deeper you go, the more you begin to understand. This isn't just magic, it's metamorphosis. You are no longer merely a witness to your life. You are its architect, its sculptor, its secret alchemist. And that realization doesn't make things easier. It makes them real. The illusions start to fall. and with their collapse comes a fierce clarity that many are not yet ready for. But you are. That's why it came to you. You've stepped into a realm where nothing is casual. Every word you speak, every emotion you allow, every thought you entertain begins to shape the very material of the world around you. This is the terrain of creators, not consumers. Here, you don't wait for miracles, you initiate them. And yet this isn't a path of arrogance. Forbidden magic doesn't inflate your ego, it obliterates it. Because to wield this power, you must first become empty, so the divine current can fully move through you. This emptiness is not a void. It's a vessel, a sacred container for the ancient power that chose you. And yes, it chose you. Not because you were the loudest, not because you begged, but because you remembered. Because you dared to hold your pain without turning bitter. Because even in your silence, the universe could hear your truth calling out. This path was not granted to the loud, it was granted to the brave. As you carry this forbidden magic, you'll start to see differently. People won't make sense the way they used to. You'll begin to see their wounds before they speak. You'll sense dishonesty in their tone, even if their words sound perfect. You'll feel energy in spaces before you step through the door. This heightened sensitivity is not a curse. It's a new operating system, a divine upgrade, but it will require boundaries that weren't necessary before. You are no longer meant to blend in. You are here to disrupt patterns, to awaken dormant codes, to distill truth from illusion. That means some people will leave. That means some structures will collapse. It may feel like loss, but it is actually precision. The universe is pruning your field, removing what cannot survive in the frequency you now embody. Let it go. Let it all fall away. If it cannot meet you in your truth, it is not meant to stand beside you in your power. And this is where the loneliness creeps in, not because you are unloved, but because few are initiated. The forbidden path is not crowded. It is walked by those who have endured collapse, silence, darkness, and still chose to keep their hearts open. You will find others like you eventually, but first, you must learn to sit at the throne of your own solitude. Because when you learn to be powerful without an audience, you become unstoppable with one. You'll start to notice the rules don't apply to you anymore. Time bends. Coincidences become conversations. The universe begins to obey your resonance instead of your words. You'll think of someone and they'll call. You'll feel something shift, and then the world around you confirms it. This is not fantasy. This is what happens when energy becomes your first language and reality starts to listen. You are not here to predict the future. You are here to shape it, and that shaping begins within. Your inner world is now your workshop. Your dreams, your symbols, your triggers. They're not random. They're your blueprints. Study them. Listen to them. Your unconscious mind has now become a sacred map, and your forbidden magic is the compass. This is the path of inner alchemy, of rewriting your code, of remembering how to speak with the source again, not through prayer, but through alignment. Your body, too, is changing. The aches, the restlessness, the pressure in your head or chest, the energetic heat rising during moments of deep emotion. This is your magic waking up the temple. You are not broken. You are being recalibrated. Your physical form is learning how to hold what your spirit already carries. Be gentle with it. Hydrate, rest, move, breathe. These sensations are not problems. They are messages, invitations, upgrades, and sometimes the world won't be able to see you clearly anymore. That's not because you've disappeared, it's because you've ascended out of their lens. You've become more than they are trained to perceive. That can be painful. But you didn't come here to be visible to everyone. You came here to be a lighthouse to those sailing stormy seas. If they don't see you, let them drift. The ones meant to find you will feel you. Even in the dark, there will be moments when your power scares you. When the things you feel, know, and attract feel too much. That's okay. That's part of the test. Forbidden magic doesn't come in safe containers. It comes in raw, untamed waves. You're not here to suppress them. You're here to surf them, to channel their force into miracles, into transformations, into healing that defies logic and timelines. You will learn to ride this chaos with grace. That is what makes you a master. Not that you eliminate the storm, but that you become the eye of it. You will start to remember ancient names, places you've never been but ache for, languages you've never studied but somehow feel familiar. Symbols will call to you. Dreams will carry codes. This is the ancestral memory of your soul coming online. You are not one lifetime old. You are infinite, and the magic in your hands now is the sum of many incarnations, many initiations, many promises made to the divine. You are here to fulfill what was started long ago. Do not be afraid if you feel watched. You are, but not just by shadows, by ancestors, by guides, by interdimensional allies who have waited lifetimes for you to remember. They are whispering now, gently, urgently, you were never ordinary. You were never forgotten. You were never alone. You are surrounded by intelligence that exists beyond form, and they are with you, not to control you, but to support the destiny only you can fulfill. And what is that destiny? It is not a title. It is not fame. It is not recognition. It is impact. You are here to weave light into forgotten corners of the world. You are here to bend timelines. You are here to shatter false structures and replace them with resonance. The forbidden magic you carry will not make you comfortable, but it will make you real, unshakably, undeniably real. The shift is permanent now. There is no going back. You couldn't forget this path, even if you tried, because it's not something you found, it's something you are. And every day, as you walk with this magic in your hands, the world will start to rearrange itself to match what you carry inside. This is how the new age begins, not with spectacle, but with sacred ones like you, remembering their truth and choosing to live it, boldly, wildly, and without apology. Power, once awakened, does not sleep again. It does not return to the cave. It does not forget you, and you must not forget it. This is not just forbidden magic. It is remembered power. A force that slept in your bones for centuries and now asks to be held with sacred hands. Not for vanity, not for vengeance, but for creation. You are a living gate now, between worlds, between dimensions, between timelines. Your very breath carries codes that ripple outward into reality. And what you do with that breath matters. This power is not about bending others to your will. It is about alignment. When you align, the universe does not resist you. It obeys you, because you are no longer separate from it. You are it. The forbidden nature of this magic has never been about morality. It's been about fear. Those who tried to contain the world created rules to keep themselves safe. But rules do not birth evolution. It is always the ones who broke the pattern that changed the world. And now, that task has fallen to you. You do not destroy with rage. You destroy with truth. You dismantle illusions by embodying what is real. This path will demand everything from you. Your old self will crumble, not because you did something wrong, but because you're doing everything right. Transformation is violent to the ego. It feels like death but it is birth. And when your old masks fall away, you will see clearly the person you thought you needed to be was only a placeholder, a temporary container. The real you is emerging. And here's the part no one says out loud. The world may resist you, not because you are wrong, but because you are proof that the old way no longer works. Your very presence disrupts comfort zones. People may project onto you. They may call you too intense, too mystical, too ambitious, too much. Let them. Their reaction is not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of your effect. And the truth is, you were never sent here to be palatable. You were sent here to wake the sleeping. And in doing so, you'll be confronted by your own shadows. Because forbidden magic amplifies everything. Your power will not only illuminate your light, it will bring your darkness into sharp focus, your doubts, your unhealed wounds, your temptations. This is not punishment. This is purification. The more power you carry, the more integrity is required to hold it. And the truth is, your shadow doesn't need to be killed. It needs to be claimed, integrated, loved, because your shadow is part of the spell too. Without it, your magic has no depth. Your lineage, spiritual, cosmic, ancestral, has waited for this. You carry echoes of witches burned, mystics silenced, seers exiled, prophets mocked. You are their return, not to be victims, but to be vindicators. Their knowledge flows through your blood. Their symbols resurface in your dreams. Their courage lives in your choices. And with every step you take in truth, you heal 1,000 years of silence. And you'll begin to notice time itself bends around you now. Past, present, future, they are not separate. You'll start to feel premonitions, déjà vu, strange alignments, echoes of lives you've never lived in this one. That is not your imagination. That is your soul remembering its scope. You are not linear. You are not a timeline. You are a cosmic intersection of realities converging into one body. And this body, your body, was built to hold the impossible. You may feel tired, drained, overwhelmed. That is natural. You are not malfunctioning. You are recalibrating. You are learning to balance the intensity of what flows through you. You are adjusting to a voltage that most cannot even touch without burning. And yet, you are here, standing in it, breathing it, living proof that it can be done. Don't give up now. You were built for this. People will begin to seek you out, not because you advertise yourself, but because your field speaks. Your frequency calls to those ready to awaken, and with that attention comes responsibility, not to save, but to mirror. You are not here to carry anyone's journey. You are here to remind them of their own keys. Forbidden magic does not make you a savior. It makes you a signal, a beacon, a living invitation to awaken. The paradox is this: the more power you have, the more humble you must become. Not the kind of humility that shrinks, but the kind that remembers the source, that bows to the mystery even as it dances with it. You are not above others, but you are not below them either. You are sovereign, and your sovereignty is the permission others need to step into their own. And yet, with this power comes grief, because you'll see what others cannot. You'll feel what they deny. You'll know when they lie to themselves. You'll witness beauty where they see nothing. And that can be lonely. But it is also sacred, because it means you've pierced the veil. You're seeing life unfiltered, raw, holy. And in that vision, even your sorrow becomes sacred. You are now a guardian of something ancient, not an artifact, a frequency. You are here to keep it alive in a world that forgot its language. Every time you trust your intuition, you amplify it. Every time you choose resonance over logic, you honor it. Every time you create, sing, cry, bless, or rage in truth, you feed it. This is the work now, to keep the current alive, to be a vessel so true that the divine has no choice but to move through you. And yes, at times, you'll question everything. You'll wonder if it's all in your head. You'll want to shut it off. That's normal. But the truth is, the magic is not leaving. It cannot, because it is not separate from you. It is you. You are the spell. You are the portal. You are the prophecy that never needed to be spoken, because your existence alone fulfills it. So speak less, do more, embody what you know. Let your life be your proof. And remember, even when it feels like you are walking alone, you are not. The forces that walk with you are unseen, but they are legion, and they do not follow. They protect, because you carry something that cannot be replicated, bought, or stolen. You carry the forbidden fire, and the world is about to feel its heat. There comes a moment in every chosen one's journey when silence begins to speak louder than words, when the noise of the world can no longer touch you, not because you've become indifferent, but because you've risen above the vibration where that noise lives. You are no longer part of the chaos. You are the calm inside it. And that's when you realize this forbidden magic is not here to make you louder. It's here to make you clearer. By now, you have begun to feel the current of something eternal pulsing beneath your skin. You sense the world differently. You don't just see what is, you sense what's about to be. You notice patterns others can't name. You receive symbols that no book has written. You are being guided by codes written in the original language of the universe, energy, and your body, your soul, your will. They are all becoming fluent in that language. You are no longer a seeker, you are a keeper. You carry what cannot be taught, only remembered. And what you remember now is sacred beyond logic. Forbidden magic was never evil. It was simply too powerful to be controlled, so they buried it. And yet, here it is, alive in you, breathing in you, waiting for you to command it, not with force, but with truth, because truth is the only wand that never breaks. And what comes next is not about more knowledge, it's about embodiment. You already know. The question now is, will you live it? Will you walk like someone whose very footsteps alter timelines? Will you speak as one who shifts realities with intention alone? Will you love as someone who understands that love is the highest magic, even when the world forgets its worth? The consequences of your awakening are real. Doors will open that others cannot see. Opportunities will arrive cloaked in mystery. Allies will appear out of nowhere, speaking your hidden language. And enemies will reveal themselves not to break you, but to forge you. Every challenge now is a refining fire. You are not being tested for weakness. You are being sculpted for destiny. Do not expect approval. You were not born to be accepted. You were born to be activated. You are not here to keep systems running. You are here to break them open. You are not here to be digestible. You are here to be unforgettable. Because the world does not need more conformity. It needs memory. And you are that memory returned. There will be days when you doubt again. That is okay. It means you are real. It means you care. But even in your doubt, the power will still be there, because it does not require belief. It only requires presence. And presence is your true spell. When you are present, fully and fiercely, the universe bends toward you like metal to a magnet, because you have become the source. Now hear this, there are no more rules, only resonance. There is no map, only momentum. There is no outside authority that can give or take your gift. The only permission that ever mattered was your own. And now you have given it, and the magic has responded. Your rituals will become breath. Your spells will be spoken with silence. Your invocations will be written through action. You won't need candles to summon the divine. It will arrive when you speak its name with your intention. You won't need protection spells when your very presence becomes a fortress. You won't need to wait for signs. You will be the sign. And with this shift, you will begin to realize that forbidden was never a warning. It was a signal, a call to the brave, a whisper to the wild, a code word among souls who came here knowing they were never meant to blend in. They were meant to ignite. You are not just powerful, you are sacred. You are not just chosen, you are choosing. Every moment, every breath, every time you stand up when it would be easier to sit down, every time you tell the truth when silence would feel safer, every time you walk forward with trembling legs, eyes filled with fire. That is the spell. That is the miracle. That is the legacy. And this is the truth they never told you. You don't need to be perfect to wield this magic. You just need to be true. You just need to remember. And you are remembering now. Not with your mind, but with your spirit. The bones know, the soul knows, the stars know. So rise, chosen one. Rise not with fear, but with clarity. Rise not for war, but for wonder. Rise not to prove, but to embody. What they called forbidden was simply forgotten. And you were born to remember it back into existence. The seal is broken. The fire is lit. The magic is yours. Let the world feel what it tried to bury. Let the spell begin.